Hello everybody, David here. Today we're playing Apollo. A changed fun game. Please support this fun game that uses assets of changed. Developer and animator. Music. Dark. It's so dark. Mother Self, you must be knocked out. It's been so long since I've been able to think this clearly. Perhaps I should recollect my memories. Even if everything isn't as it seems, there could be something I'm forgetting. When did it all start? 5 years ago? Number 1. Lab past. Out of all the samples I chose for this experiment. Why this one? Very long history with this one. That's why it has to be him. I understand you have experimented so much better results. Don't be such a pessimist. We don't really have that much time. I'm a realist. I do not like your chances. Oh, and one last thing. If the likely chance this doesn't work, at all costs keep me locked up. You're expecting it to fail. Just get a sample ready. I don't understand, but let's begin. So drowsy. What's going on? I can't move. I'll take things over from here. So sit back and relax. Think can be fun. And if I make some suggestions? I'm listening. I'll read it out for you. You just look at those squiggly lines closely. Go back and read again. Hibernation chamber prototype 1. Through hibernation with the pale virus, we found out that we can slow the rate of infection by lowering the body temperature drastically. We have the technology to do proper cryostasis effectively, however. There are other means. By forcing the human body into hibernation, we can lower the body temperature without complications. I must have been sleeping here. I don't think it's going to open anytime soon. It looks confusing. Let's just experiment around, I suppose. I think that should do it. Controls. Shift around F12 to exit. Arrow keys, movement, Z or spacebar, interact. Third box should be more interesting. His fair words. Box. Schematics for code locks and other electronics. It's familiar but complicated. I don't think this will help us soon. It would take a long time to read, multiple times for us to understand. Curious about the monitor. Looks like it's already on. It's human? What do the thing is wearing? From the shorts it looks like to be made of latex. Interesting. You have acquired the keycard. Recording. Many great minds were brought to this facility from all over the world. Regardless of where they are from, the story is the same. They come from a country devastated from the pale virus. I'm lucky to be born here, for my wonderful wife. I should stop. This isn't an autobiography. I'm saying for this for research purposes. Label reads Dr. Allen. Oh man, what a mess. Doesn't matter, just need to finish documenting this. So the experiment failed, right, Jeffrey? Right, I just remember I had some paper by. Saying my name used to be Jeffrey. You do. That is funny, I wonder why. I know until you learn how to speak, it's going to stay that way. You aren't going to do anything to him, were you? Containment brick level 4 detected. Block scene shut down. Intruder is neutralized by DS1. Places the electricity override level located in the black lab. There was supposed to be a door here? There's something written down on the note. That there's a direct physiological influence that's caused by the yellow fog created by the YLN sample. The creature shows itself shortly after and transport happens immediately after. The fog has fascinating effects. The strong hallucinations and brainwashing. We're keeping canisters of this fog, in hopes to use it to control samples. Due to the color of the ink, we're calling it yellow latex morph. There's something written down on the note. It said of a simple latex sample getting in contact with the printer ink. It shot out fog, and 5 senses came in contact with linen were nearly transferred. One was unfortunately transformed by the sample. In the fog, the creature is entirely invisible. It's pretty good at hiding, even without us. It has to be contained in the room we found. It's too dangerous to be let out. The only way to open the sample cages is with physical keys. I'm doing one in the general DL dragonfly sample. If anyone reads this, take this key under this note. Hope nothing happens setting up these vents. Grab the key. Let's agree to never go there again. Looks really completely simple, same familiar. Okay, cool. Containment role detected. Block. Seal. Shutdown. Poor guy, he looks sad. Reminds me, there is something important I wanted to bring up about the hallway. Actually, never mind, though isn't really the best time. So you want to save him? Yes. A small box like that is no way to live. That goes for us. Set him free. I'll call you Jeffrey Jr. Jr. really only needed to come up with that. Advertisement. No needle? Is a mask required? Another advertisement. The skull mask looks rather intimidating. The DL dragonfly sample. It's a dark latex mixed with a snake DNA. It's a bulk form of latex, similar to the related tract. Dragons, however, they seem to naturally produce radioactive crystals. It's entered in its wings and doesn't stop the creature from flying. It's locked, but there's a hole on the side of the wall. Crystals are a fascinating energy source. They're being used to power our most advanced robots. This needs to be contained properly, otherwise direct contact runs a risk of mutations. Something shards with all crystals of this type. The crafty bastards keep making holes in the wall and escaping. We fortified the main containment room, but we're currently waiting on our block leader to patch it using DS1. Maybe we should just... Seems they're talking. Are we safe? Yes, Jeffrey Jr., our power grows. But they're saying he won't be able to understand that. It seems like they have a plan. There's just 3 of us now. He's going to help us escape. Hey, wait for me. This altar is built. I suggest knocking on the side of the cage 3 times before you save the snake. We'll end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.